Cheers. Welcome back to my channel. Today's gonna be a video on these two makeup palettes I picked up the other day. Now if you didn't see, I think it was my last video, no, it was like 2 videos ago. I did do 2 different makeup looks using the NK makeup palettes, which were the Lucky Charm and Watermelon Splash. So these 2 palettes are really good palettes. I fell in love with them and think they are so good. I did also pick up the Oh Honey and the Ocean Eyes. I just haven't made time to do a video on these 2, but I've been having these for quite some time. Anyways, today we are going to be trying out their Lilac Twinkle palette and their Mojito palette. So if you didn't see my last video on their eyeshadow palettes, on the watermelon one and the watermelon splash and the Lucky Charm, then I'll go ahead and link that down below so you can go ahead and check that out. Also, just a quick update on what's been going on and why haven't I been like uploading on, you know, YouTube and everything like that, is because if you don't follow me on Instagram, then you don't know, girl, that I did come out with my own lash line. So I'm trying to work on the website right now, and it's been a little bit hectic because I'm doing it on my own, and it's like, girl, it's just been crazy. Like, it's so hard. I'm like, why does it have to be this complicated? But anyways, it's been complicated. I'm just trying to get it together, girl, like with the website, so that way I can go ahead and, you know, launch my lashes onto an actual website. You gotta do what you gotta do, and I'm trying to get the website together, so, you know, whenever that time comes that I'm ready to launch, you know, on an actual website, I'll go ahead and link it in the description box in future videos or whatever. Alright, so I'm going to be starting out with the P.Louise base. And if you guys have never used this base, this is a pretty good base when it comes to eyeshadows, because it gives it a good, not a sticky base, but it, you know, it clears up the skin, like, from any discoloration or anything that you might be having, you know, might have going on there. It's really good for that. So it gives you a kind of like a blank canvas, I would say, to get, you know, the eyeshadows to the actual pigmentation that they are looking like in the actual palette. I feel like I do use concealer, and I feel like sometimes I'll use like different concealers, and they don't always, sometimes the color will mix in with, you know, whatever eyeshadow I put on, and it kind of changes the color a little bit. But I mean, the eyeshadow looks still turn out really nicely. So I mean, it's not a big deal if you use concealer, but I would use a base that is for eyeshadow, so you can get the actual color of the pigment in the eyeshadows, if you know what I'm saying. Catch my drift. Let's go ahead and pat all this baby in. So I'm gonna be starting out with Mojito Lime, or Lime Mojito, just because of the fact that these, I feel like, I don't know, girl, I'm just gonna start out with this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the shade here, which is this yellow shade. And let's see. I'm going to go in with Morphe M433. Woo, that's quite a bit of kick up like there. Like, get away. But anyways, let's go ahead and just start that in the outer third and just kind of drag it in circular motions. So pretty nice pigmentation, looks pretty good on the eye. I think I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in a little bit. Right, so now that you guys are zoomed in, you can see my eyes. You can see my eyes. Is you dumb? Is you stupid? Or is you dumb? Alright, stop playing around. Let's go ahead and move on to the next shade. So just go in with the yellow. It's pretty nice pigmentation there going on. Now I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. blending eye brush, and it's just a little brush like this. And we are going to go in with the orange shade here. So taking this shade, tapping off the excess, because you know we don't want to get all this fallout on our face, girl. I'm going to start patting that in the outer third of the eye and kind of just doing circular motions, dragging it halfway in. This is not the best brush to use for this eyeshadow. It's a little bit too dense. We're going to go in back with the first eyeshadow brush we used, and just no extra product, just blending out the shadow so that there's no like crazy lines going on. This is a drier formula. Their mattes are pretty good. They're a little bit more on the drier side. So like I was saying, their formula, their matte shadows, they are more on the drier side, so you do got to work with them a little bit more than other eyeshadow formulas that I've used, but they are still very good. Now I'm going to go ahead and go back in with that first shade we used, the yellow, and just blend out the edges because we don't want no harsh lines here. Girl, right now I'm like freaking sweating. I don't know if you guys can see what's going on here, but I feel like it's kind of like sitting right there in the crease a little bit, and I don't like that. So we're just gonna move on. It like, I don't know, it looks weird. Maybe let me try a different brush. Let's not get so judgmental right now. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this Morphe M412 brush, and I'm gonna take that orange shade again and just try to work around those edges where it just looks crazy and see if it'll fix the problem. Maybe a little bit, but not too much. I mean, the issue's just there, so. Alright, so that's what that looks like. Let's move on to the next shade. I'm gonna take this shade here. Wait, yeah, this one. So I'm gonna take this shade all over the lid just because I just want to, girl. I'm gonna take this Huda Beauty Smoke and Smudge eyeshadow dual brush, dual, and I'm gonna take the more thicker side. Ooh, she thick. I'm going to take some setting spray and just spray the brush because I do want to get the most pigmentation. I don't want to use my finger. So now I'm just going to pat that in. Ooh, this is real pretty. This is a pretty shade. Oh my gosh, I'm so impressed. It's like a Tinkerbell green or something. You see that? It's so pretty. I like it. It's cute. Alright, now I'm going to go back in with that orange shade and just build up in this part of the eye. Just to kind of mesh the two shades together. And then going back in, I'm going back in with the yellow shade, the first yellow shade we used, and I'm just gonna go ahead and go around the edges because I do want some of that yellow peeking through over the green. Sorry, my camera stopped recording, but anyways, I went in with this pink shade here and applied it like right in the crease, like underneath the crease, and then on the lower lid. So now I'm just going to go in with that first purple shade and go ahead and blend out the top just to bring out that purple a little bit more, because I don't want to cover that lilac color. It's so pretty. Oh gosh, these colors are so pretty. Ooh, girl. Beautiful. Okay, now I want to take this deeper shade here in the outer third, and it does have shimmer, but that's okay. I don't have a deeper matte color, so let's do that. I'm going to take this JS6 from Morphe and take this shade. Just tap off any glitters that it might have. That's a very pretty color. Now I'm gonna go in with, let's see, should we use a matte shade? I really like this color here, this matte pink color. I really like that. Let's try it, and if it doesn't look good, we can always cover it with a shimmer shade. I feel like it blends right into the lilac shade. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but I kind of wanted it to stand out. Maybe if I go in with the pink shade. Yeah, no. No, let's just go in with the shimmer shade. And since we already went with pink, we'll go ahead and go with the pink that is here. And I am going to spray my brush with some setting spray and take this shade here, this pink shade. Okay, and I'm just going back in with that deeper burgundy shade that we used from the outer third, and I'm just meshing the two shades together. It's cute. girl, you cannot say these lashes are not stunning. Like, girl. Alright, so that is pretty much what the eyes are looking like. Loving them both. Like, oh my gosh, this one's like so pretty. Like, I just love it. Like, they're both really stunning looks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and like fast forward the rest of the video, so I'll just go ahead and show you what it is that I'm using on my face. Alright, so let's go in with the lower lash line. I'm going to go ahead and start off with this eye here. And I'm just going to take this pinky shade and drag that underneath the lower lash line. Alright, and then I'm going to pop on some lower lash mascara. I'm just going to go in with lower lash mascara. For the next eye, we're gonna go in with I'm gonna go in with the orange shade and run that along the lower lash line. So that is it. This is the final look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching me create these two different eyeshadow looks. I really do like the way that they turned out. I think that these shadows are definitely worth the $3.99. If I didn't mention that earlier, these eyeshadow palettes were $3.99 each. So I mean, I don't know what they cost on the actual NK makeup website, but I'll go ahead and link the website down below in case you want to pick these up. Either one. I mean, they're both very stunning. You know what, I didn't even pop anything in the inner corners, so I'm gonna take this shade and pop that in the inner corner of this side. Just to give the inner corner a pop of color. Something. That's actually really, really pretty. Okay, and then I'm just going to wipe off my brush and go in with, let's see. I'll go in with this shade here. Kind of got to dig in that one. And pop that on the inner corner of the eye. Wow, that's pretty. Okay, so that is pretty much it for these two eyeshadow palettes. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching me create these looks on each one of these eyes. I just love the turnout. I think that they are both very stunning. Like, I think that they look really, really pretty. I'm obsessed with the both looks, and of course the lashes just set it off. So if you're interested in purchasing some of my lashes in style Encantadora, then, you know, go ahead and message me on Instagram, and I can get you some lashes to you in the mail. Just let me know. I mean, my website will be launching pretty soon, so even if you want to wait till the, you know, website launch is up, then you can go ahead and wait till then. But yes, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be seeing you guys in my next video.